Good morning, men. This is your Friday video for September 24th. Um, Today's a beautiful day. I'm out here. I had a heck of a morning doing all kinds of stuff, and I finally got out around noon to walk around this beautiful sunshine. It lifts my spirit, and it feels really good. I've got a couple of things to talk to you about today. Kind of long-winded, but I want to say it anyway. On Hunter's Moon last week, we had a relatively new man who was asking, like, what is spirituality about? We have 4 pillars. What is spirituality about? And I'm doing MTP on that team this week, or this month, and I'm supposed to do technology next week, so I decided to do technology on spirituality. And the first thing I come across is, how much importance do we attach to spirituality on as far as the 4 pillars go? I don't think we attach that much. It just seems to be the last thing on our minds. We're much more interested in the relationships and money and health, which are pretty important. At the same time, I'm thinking, wow, if you're not inspired, if you don't have a spirited frame of mind or state of mind, all those things are going to suffer. So it seems to me that spirituality is actually more important than anything else. And that led me to think about what a men's team is about, and how can a men's team help us to maintain a spirited state of mind. And what I came up with as just musing on it is when you're on a men's team, you get to learn about who you are, because you're able to tell men who are interested in listening to you, as you are interested in listening to others, who you are, and you get to learn that and be clear about it at some point. And then once you know that, you're basically looking at what you want in life, and eventually you get to create a vision for yourself. You get to understand your purpose in life. You get to create a vision for yourself, and that kind of comes from just being able to tell your men what that is. And it's not about men telling you what it is or pushing you in a particular direction or not. It's just really about exploring yourself and coming up with a vision. And the point is that you want a vision for yourself. I don't know that anybody does that, but it seems to me that that's a very important thing, that you have a vision for yourself. And by being able to tell your men on your team, you give life to that vision. You create an intention to achieve that. And how it turns out, or has turned out for me and others that I know, is because you have an intention, you don't really have to have a concrete plan on how to achieve that. It just comes. It comes by holding on to that attention and having a clear vision and making choices along the way that actually contribute towards getting what you want. But the point is that you get that from being able to tell your men who are interested in listening to you, what it is that you want. And they know what you want, and you know they know, and all of that combines together to create an environment that allows you to move forward in your life in a more positive, powerful way. And that's what I've been thinking about recently, because I have been thinking about the notion of having a peace of mind, or having an inner peace, that sort of thing, because it's part of my spirituality, and I think it's really important for me to maintain that state of mind while things are happening to me. And things are happening to me like they happen to everybody else. Lots of bad things happen. Lots of good things happen too, but lots of bad things happen, and I want to maintain a positive, spirited state of mind while all this is happening. And I'm learning how to do that. And partly I'm learning how to do that by being on a men's team and being part of this division, and being part of a group of men who are all moving in the same direction, a brotherhood, a trusted brotherhood of men. And I think I'm concerned that we're kind of losing sight of that, mostly because of COVID and the lack of positive confirmation, certainty in life. And we shouldn't allow that to happen to us. And the way to do that is to get close to your men, the men on your team, as well as the men in your division, And I hope you can all do that, and I hope you all feel this. That's it for now. Have a great weekend and a great week. We'll talk to you next Friday.